Recently I had a subscriber ask about making a diagonal seam, and it's been a while since he asked, but all of my all of my videos are made on the job, so I haven't had the opportunity, but here we got an opportunity right here to make a diagonal seam. The carpet is running this way, so this is definitely on a diagonal. So I'm going to just fold this corner over, cut off my extra real fast. Okay, so now that I got it manageable where I can actually work with it, what I want to do is see which direction my carpet is actually laying, and it is laying down that direction. So I'm going to do this piece first because it's laying down here. I want to do this piece second, and I'll explain that in just a second. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and cut my corners down. That mark is right dead on my corner right there. I'm going to do the same thing on this side. Okay, now I'm going right dead corner to corner with my cut. I'm going to fold this back where I can get it flat and straight. Okay, so I'm just lining with my cuts on the edge, my straight edge, and I'm going to gently only cut the backing because this nap is laying out this way. If I push too hard, I'm going to cut that nap, and I don't want to do that. Just to be safe, I'm going to do it again. Okay. Now, as we can see, I am directly corner to corner. I got a nice straight line right there to work with. So, okay, trade me sides again. I'm gonna go ahead and just get this whole area right here all cut down so everything's laying nice and flat. Do the same thing over here. Just want to make sure everything's nice and flat, okay. Now, the reason why I did this piece second so the carpet again is laying down that direction. So what I want to do is come right here real close right here, right there. Okay, right to the edge of the backing. I'm gonna pull my nap back and put my blade right there and just cut through. What I'm doing, I'm putting a mark on the other piece. Right here, it's gonna be a little slit of this backing. So because this is laying this direction, whenever I put that mark, this nap is laying this way, I actually cut this part of the nap. So that's why, I don't know if you can see it or not, but that nap is cut. But since I'm using this part, it's not going to be damaged. This nap would be damaged, so if I cut this one second, I would be cutting the nap on the piece that I'm using. So that's why I do this one second. We're just going to put us about 3 marks on the back of that, just like we did there. Okay. Now I'm going to fold this out and straight edge it. Okay, so here's my little marks where I marked it. You can see right there, 1, 2, and 3. Now I can just line all them up with my straight edge. Right there. All 3 of them hit right dead on. So, just in case one of them did not go right, see this is just a little bit off right here. See that mark is actually just a little bit off. So I got my 2 ends right. So I'm going to hold this, and because that's off, I'm going to pull that over right there. Watch right here. So, right there. So because this marker's off, I'm going to push right there, put my knee right there, and that'll hold that mark on, okay? Now, I'll just go to that mark, come down and make sure this one's on and it still is good, so I can finish my cut. Okay. So that should be right real good. Let's look at the backing right here. Come real close. See the backing? Let's see here. See that? It's pretty good. It's got just a little gap, which we can just barely bump that in with the kicker whenever we're putting it together. Looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. Looks about the same as that first little gap did. See that? Even on the other end. It's got the same distance of gap all the way down. So that's not an issue at all. We can just bump that in as we're putting it together. So on this particular carpet, it's not, don't get me wrong, it's a decent carpet, but the backing is kind of thin. So if you look right here, I actually got my iron set on about 2.5. That's not going to get too hot for the backing of the carpet and cause you get the backing of the carpet too hot and it'll tend to crease up like that right on your seam. So it's a little slower, but it definitely makes your seam look better. Okay, right here. Anytime I start out on a seam, I got my tape all the way back to the edge like that. What I'll do, I'll pull this up, hold that up with iron, and I'll pull my tape enough to where it gets all the way on the pad. See, my tape is all the way on the pad. It ain't back here over the tack strip. What happens if you set that over the tack strip, that part of your tape is not going to melt very good and it's not going to be stuck real good. So I'll always slide it forward and get it flat on the pad, and then I'll back my iron up after it has a chance to get melted and put it back where it goes. Then I'll start. See, now it's nice and melted there now. Okay, see how this goes together here. Okay, there's the little gap. So I'm going to take my kicker and bump it in just a little bit right there. Rub it with my fingers, make sure nothing's overlapped. I'm going to roll it, and then we'll put the seamer down now on it, as always. It's going to be a little loud for just a minute. Come in real close right here, Jerry. Okay, so you'll see this gap right here that I was talking about. See that it's still there, okay? I'm gonna take my rub it, make sure it's flat so it don't overlap when I kick it. And watch it'll pucker. See that pucker? Lets me know it's together, so I can go ahead and roll it. I don't even have to look at it again. When it touches that other backing, it's gonna pucker up a little bit. Okay. So if somebody is going to mess the seam up, it's usually going to be whenever they pull the iron out. They're going to have issues with getting nap and stuff in the glue. So I'll just show you how I take the iron out. without getting any glue on the nap or anything like that. Because this is laying this way, the nap's hanging over that way. I'm gonna pull this piece back just to my seamer down now. And what I was talking about a while ago about the tape going over the tack strip, it don't melt very good. So where this is over the tack strip, right here, I'm gonna take and put my hand right there. It's on the tape and just hold it right there until I get it all the way out. Okay, and that gives me an opportunity to make sure this is all good. Okay, now I'm gonna take and curl this underneath and push it right up to right there. Perfect. Okay, so the bottom piece, I laid the bottom piece down, then I took and curled it. As it went like that, I just pushed it right to the other piece there, and that allowed it to go right together without getting any nap or anything in the glue. And as you can see, the seam turned out real nice. No issues with anything. And it's on a diagonal, so maybe that'll help somebody making diagonal seams. That is my diagonal seam.